Sorry. Give me a second. Hey guys. Hey guys. How's everyone? How is everyone doing? Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Well, what a day, huh? What a day. So, I've had a pretty good day. How's everyone else's day been, huh? How's everyone else been doing? Oh, God, really? God, what a day. What a great, great day. So, let's just, let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, let's properly just get into it. So, first things first. Yesterday, in case you guys didn't know, we were against Brentford, and this was the score. Oof, oof, oof. Love to see it. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So, as you can see here, Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. Oh, oh. We'll talk about the table afterwards, but we just got to talk about this game. Fuck me. What? Oh god, what an annoying ass game, man. Brentford's going to be one of those teams that always cause us problems. I always knew it. You know, even looking at the Sheffield score, the Burnley score, the West Ham, we were up against teams that were like pretty much relegation level, apart from West Ham. They were the only decent ones we faced, which, you know, I can't lie, it did give me a bit of confidence to think that we would blitz past Brentford. But then I remember that Brentford is consistently one of those teams that cause our problems. And if you watch this game as well, oh my days, they played. Oh, these lot were annoying. If you watch the Porto game as well, it was very similar to that, where it was just like, what is going on? Like, we're playing the way that we're meant to be playing. We're playing as good as we usually are, but we're just not scoring. I mean, we scored luckily very early on still, but even though we did, we felt like we were on the back foot. And I realised that Brentford, they were I saw that stat earlier that we apparently the Bulls only play for like, what was it, 46 minutes, which is ridiculous. I think it's even, I'm pretty sure that's actually even less than the ball was in play for the Porto game, which just goes to show you how annoying Brentford were. Fucking hell, those guys were pissing me off. Ugh, god, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. But yeah, happy we won end of the day. But let's take it through. Let's take it through the goals first. Let's take it through, because there's obvious things we need to talk about. Yeah. I mean, we'll get to it. So yeah, first goal, header from Declan Rice. Great again, by the way. This man, we brought him in as a defensive midfielder, but we've turned him like more into an 8 now, like a box to box midfielder. He's still mostly a defensive midfielder. That's still like his most comfortable and his best position. But my god, how we've transformed him into now this like box to box midfielder that can defend and score goals, it's great. Absolutely incredible. Good header. And it was obviously another Declan Rice goal. I think that's like, what is it, 10 goals / assists now this season, which was really good. I mean, yeah, who was it? That was Roy Keane that said he needs to add goals to his game. And I mean, yeah, he's got goals. He's got them. Very happy with this. Very, very happy with this. But then after this goal, we were still attacking, but it felt like we were a bit lackluster. And I think we'll get to the image later on, but yeah, there it is. Yeah, this one. No, not this one. It was later on, but Collins, one arsehole. Prick, mate. Prick. Yeah, there were definitely a few penalty opportunities that we should have gotten. One or two. One of them did feel like a dive, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, this goal. This goal's on Ramsdale. This goal was 100% on Ramsdale. Yeah. 100% this goal is on Ramsdale. Just he didn't let it go quick enough. He should have absolutely just. He should have just launched it. He should. Oh my days! Yeah, this was absolutely a silly goal to concede, and oh my days. Yeah, I mean, we all know. Everyone already knows that this is pretty much going to be his last Premier League game, if not just his last game as an Arsenal player. We all sort of know this now. But yeah, this would have been a bad way to end it if this had ended up in a draw. Luckily, we won in the end, but still, would not have been good. Yeah. Yeah, and then to be fair, second half he did redeem himself because, my God, yeah, they started to come to attack now. Our players were being pulled down. There was one from Havertz which did seem like a dive, but our players definitely were being pulled down. We should have been getting something. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one was the one where I was like, that one seemed like a dive from us. But we did deserve a penalty for at least one of them once previously, for sure, because we were being pulled down. Oh God, yeah, this is where they're going. Yeah. No. This is the one where Odegaard actually made a cross with his right foot. Yeah, sometimes I forget that Odegaard has a right foot. I think sometimes he forgets that as well. Yeah. There it is. Oh, yeah, also, I do want to say, was it this one? I think it was this one. No, this one, yeah. No, this one, yeah. That Tony attempt, really fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy if it went in. Thank God Ramsdale was able to save that. Definitely redeemed. Not 100% redeemed, but this second half was definitely him working his ass off to redeem himself. You know, he's not 100% redeemed, but definitely, he definitely made his appearance be a good one. You know, his last appearance be a good appearance rather than a bad one. And then this, Ben White, man, Ben White to a cross to Havertz and then just heads it. Beautiful. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. You know what it is. The song's already going. Absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. And look how shameless this man is. Oh, I love it. Yeah, 7 minutes as well. 7 minutes. Oh yeah, and Partey got some minutes in as well. Well, minutes, like, what was it? Yeah, like 5 minutes then. But yeah, beautiful. I mean, yeah, I predicted personally before this probably was going to be like 3 or 4-0. Personally, that's what I predicted. But I should have realised that eventually we were going to get to a team where it's like, okay, we're not going to be scoring loads and loads of goals. And of course it would be Brentford. And I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that. So yeah, solid from us. Happy with it. And we're going to need... Our next few games are very, very important now. We got some really, really important games to play next. Let me check what it is. Yeah, our next game. Yeah, Porto, Tuesday. Fuck me. That's going to be an important one. We gotta go out for them. We gotta go. I think me personally, we have a number of ways to score, but me personally, I would just go full attacking, just blitz them. Start Zinchenko, start Partey for his progressive passing. Have Rice on the 8 for his box-to-box midfield. Have our back 3 of Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and then just put everyone forward. I think that's what we got to do. We got to blitz these guys at the Emirates. We have to. But first, ratings of everyone. Ramsdale. In your last... Oh yeah, let's be real. In your last appearance in an Arsenal shirt, we all know it's happening. For that mistake, I'm going to have to drop you down. But you did redeem yourself a good bit. But we can clearly see now... it should already be clear, but if it wasn't clear now for any people still, I don't know why it isn't when we're already in March. But this is the reason why Raya is our number 1 goalkeeper now. So Ramsdale, made yourself up in the second half, but that first half mistake is a real ugly showing. It really, to be fair, this entire game was really just Ramsdale. This was Ramsdale in 90 minutes. This is him as a player in 90 minutes condensed down. Like, we all knew this was going to happen. Like, we all knew that Ramsdale has mistakes in him. He can't concentrate for 90 minutes. He needs to big up the crowd and talk shit, which is fine. I got no problem with that. You know, he needs... I love the shithousery. But we also know that he's lacking in concentration. He makes big saves, but he also makes errors. So this was a Ramsdale-ass performance, is all I'll say. This was proper Ramsdale. That being said, thank you for your service. Time to go. 6.5, I'd say. 6.5, personally. Saliba. 7. Yeah, solid 7. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a very standard one for him. Gabriel, I'd say 7.5. Recently, Gabriel, like, so far this year in 2024, Gabriel's been impressing me more than Saliba has, and I'm glad a lot of people are also seeing it as well now, seeing how important Gabriel is. I'd say, like, yeah, solid 7.5 or 8 for Gabriel. Kiwior, yeah, 7, solid 7. Yeah, I think with Zinchenko, even with Zinchenko fit right now, I wouldn't change anything about. Actually, well, for the Porto game, I would, just because we need Zinchenko's progressive and passing ability to break through those lines. That we all know Porto are going to fucking lie deep and just protect their asses. So we need Zinchenko to go in for sure. So at least in the Premier League, Kiwior still keeps his place, but definitely for next game at Porto, it's next game here at the Emirates versus Porto, Zinchenko starts. But solid 7 for Kiwior, and he still starts in the Premier League game for me anyways. Yeah. Ben White, personal man of the match, I'd say. Solid 8.5, 9. Yeah, he was doing inverting. He was inverting, you know, making crosses. He made the cross obviously to go to Havertz. I'm pretty sure he also the one that made the cross to that pass to Rice as well. Or was that Odegaard? I can't remember now. That's why I need to do these kind of things right after the match, otherwise my memory's completely gone. My memory's already completely gone, to be fair. But yeah, solid. Yeah, probably actually, yeah, personally my man of the match, 8.5. Odegaard, yeah, 8 as well. Solid. We love it. We see it. He's been great. More progressive passing, but you know, not as, you know, I guess because I have a bit of a high expectation because of our last games, I was slightly disappointed, but I have to realize that, you know, we were obviously gonna stop smoking teams at some point, and this was the one. So I'd still say solid 8 though, even though I feel like he probably could have gotten an assist or a goal here and there. He's still very reliant on the left foot. I wish he would use his right foot more, which is, if you watch the game, even one of the commentators were like, oh my god, he made a cross with his right foot. But yeah, solid 8. Same with Jorginho. I'd give him an 8 as well. For sure, Jorginho is important as hell. But now that we've got Partey back, I don't know whether or not to... Next game, when we're against Porto, I'd probably start Partey. But Jorginho has still been solid 8. Definitely control that midfield. We do need that calming presence, and I feel like we're probably going to need that calming presence a bit more, at least in the first half. If we can't get a goal early on against Porto, and then in the second half if we somehow still haven't got a goal in the first half, then we need to bring on Partey in the second half. So that's my personal opinion. But this game, yeah, solid again. Jorginho's just solid 8. Rice, probably my second choice for man of the match, second or third choice next to like White and Gabriel. White is still my man of the match, but I'd give Rice like a 8.5 as well. That goal again, absolute box to box office midfielder. Love it. Love it. Saka. I'd give Saka a 7.5. Not like, it's not a standout performance that he had. He didn't have a standout performance, but you know, it was more standard sort of Saka appearance, if that makes any sense. Like, he didn't need to. Well, he should. It wasn't a quiet game, but he was doing, he was doing his usual stuff. Just no goals or assists this time around. Solid performance, causing trouble on that right hand side. Yeah, 7.5. Can't really say much. I wish he got something, but yeah, solid. Trossard. I don't think Trossard's good on the wing now, I'm starting to I used to think that Trossard is a decent option on the left wing, but this match we really showed that we missed Martinelli on the left hand side. Like, we missed that pace. We really missed that pace on that left hand side, and I feel like Kiwior and Trossard don't connect as well. I feel like Kiwior was connecting better with Martinelli, and obviously Zinchenko would be the best to connect with Martinelli on the left hand side, attacking wise at least. But yeah, Trossard on the left was not it. Didn't really do much, to be honest. Yeah, probably like a 6.5, 7, just to be nice. Havertz, he scored the winning goal, so I have to rate him highly for that. However, he did miss a couple chances, and I will also say that one, we should have got a penalty for one of the ones where he was pulled back, but the other one I was like, I'm like mildly deciding on. But overall, still a good performance, so I'd say like a 8 for Havertz for this one. It was great. But yeah, overall, really good performance. Right, our substitutes. Partey, yeah, didn't really. It's weird to give substitutes for people that only played like the last couple of minutes. I'll just give you a 7 just to be nice. Gabriel Jesus, yeah, nice little cameo, did his thing as usual. 7. Reece Nelson, yeah, wasn't able to do as much. It was a nice change of pace though from having Trossard though, for sure. Having a bit of fresher, younger legs to run in there and go for it. 7.5. And then Zinchenko, yeah. Zinchenko, it showed that Zinchenko was really like going for it. So it's good to, even though Kiwior still starts in the Prem for me, it shows to me like why we need Zinchenko to start against Porto. So yeah, 7 again. Yeah, and as I said previously, Ben White, man of the match. Solid. Happy about that. So now, the table. Look at it. It's beautiful. There's currently a 0-point gap between us and second, but we have a goal difference of 7, so that's good. And there is one City up only a point behind us. This is a title race. 0-point difference between us and Liverpool, but there's a 7-goal difference, and City only a point behind us and Liverpool. This is a hell of a title race. We're at the point in the season now. This is the business end of the season. We have, 28? So that's, 10 games left now in the Prem. That is 10 games left. And at this point, we have to win. We have to win every single game we have now. I think City are in that stride now where they're just not going to lose a single game. I think City have gotten to that point now. I think Liverpool, even though they're still a bit, even though they're still rock and roll football and they still can see goals, they're still going to win. But I do see them dropping maybe a point here, maybe like once or twice. And us, I don't think we're going to win all 10 games, but I do feel like we're going to drop points at some point as well. So really, it's still all in everyone's hand. It's still in these next 10 games that we have is, yeah. I forgot that our next one is postponed. So we have a week break in the league, but our next one should be... Yeah. Fuck me. This could be it. This could be it right here. This could really be it. This could be the deciding one. Oh dear God. Dear God in heaven. Yeah. But first, we got to focus on this. Porto first, and then we get a break. Nice little break. We have to get through Porto first, so blitz through Porto. Have to blitz through them. We need to score a goal early days. We have to score within the first 10 minutes. We need to score a goal within the first 10 minutes for me personally. We need to score something within the first 10 minutes. Otherwise, they're just going to sit back and they're going to stay back. So it's got to be first 10 minutes and then we attack. And then we just have to play how we usually do. And then I feel like the game will be ours. But we need to score in those first 10 minutes for me. Otherwise, it's going to be a long 90 minutes. Ugh, Jesus. And then, obviously, that'll be at some point. And then, City also, yeah. So, what is this? Oh, it's the international break. I was thinking, like, why? It's international break. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the football stuff. So, next up is... Oops. Oh, that's me VOD channel. Wait, let me switch over. Alright, so there were some things I want to talk about as well. Oh yeah. Any of you watched this fight? Yeah. Second round, Joshua knocked out Ngannou. Fucking hell, what a knockout as well. What a knockout, yeah. Good fight. I didn't stay up for it. I can't lie, I did not stay up for it. I watched it afterwards. But it was pretty good. I mean, it's only 2 rounds, but yeah, solid. Fucking hell. Yeah. And it's nice to see so much respect for two fighters, I'm all about the whole in your face shit housing. I love that as well, but I do also like this more humbleness, more respectful sort of relationship between fighters and opponents, It's good that we can have this as well. Shithousery is fun as well, but this is also very good. And yeah, Farmers League. Yeah, he prevails again. Fortnite. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, Ramsdale's last game. That is a smile to be like, yep, I did all I could. I'm done here. Oh, so this is new trailer for new season. Let's check this out. Nice. Okay, May 12th. What else? Yeah, Mario Day is today as well. March 10th. Alright. Anything get announced today?
Oh yeah, Mario time!
I feel like nothing should get announced because Nintendo Direct.
皆さんこんにちは。
Hello everyone.
任天堂の宮本です。
Nintendo.
今日はマリオデーということで、
Today's
皆
Mario
さん
Day.
に
I
お
have
伝え
something
した
to
いこ
share
とがあ
with
り
you.
ます。私たちは今、
We're
イ
now
ルミネー
working
シ
with
ョ
the
ンの皆
folks
さ
at
んと
Illuminate.
スー
Oh,
パーマリオの
a
新し
new
いアニメ
animated
映画
film
に取
based
り
on
組んでいま
Super
す。
Mario.
昨年春に公開したザ・スーパーマリ
Released
オブラザー
last
ズ・ムー
spring.
ビー
Yeah, that
は
was last year. I forgot about that.
2023年のホリデーから
Continues to
今
be
年
watched
に
by
かけ
many
ても
people, and
た
yeah,
く
it
さ
was
んの
great.
方々にご
Including
覧い
over
た
the
だいてい
holidays
ま
and
す。
into this year.
皆さん本当にありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you very much.
今回の映画もザ・スーパーマリオブラザーズ・ムービーを一緒に作ったイルミネーションの主要メンバーと任天堂で協力しながら制作していますよ。
New film.
それではクリスさんにも
Chris.
登場いただきましょう。クリスさん。
Hello, Chris Pratt.
Hello,
Oh,
and
not
happy
Chris
Mario
Pratt.
Day
Oh,
to everyone watching.
that shot.
I'm thrilled.
I thought when he said Christian, I was like, oh, they got Chris Pratt to actually come back and say something. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, he played Mario, but nope, it's this guy.
To be here alongside Miyamoto-san to officially announce our return to the Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario.
Our directors, Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek, and the very talented artists from Illumination Studios Paris, who brought the Mushroom Kingdom to life in the Super Mario Brothers movie, have been busy at work storyboarding scenes and developing set designs for new environments. We start animation soon, and rest assured we'll be obsessing over every detail to get it just right. The film will arrive on April 3rd, 2026 in the US and many other markets globally, with a few select territories releasing throughout the month of April.
What?
Back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Wait, what?
The film will arrive on April 3rd, 2026 in the US
2026.
and many other markets globally.
2026. That is 2 years away. You know what? That is fine. 2 years away is not bad for another Mario movie. Not bad.
With a few select territories releasing throughout the month of April. Back to you, Miyamoto-san.
2
ありがとう、
more
クリ
years.
スさん。
Okay.
さあ、新しい映画に関する詳しいこと
Details of
は
the new
いつもお話ししている通り、手応えを感じられる段階になったらお知らせします。今回はマリオらしい世界をさらに広げて
Mario's
明るくて楽しい展開を考えていますので楽しみにしてください。
What's it?
それでは皆さん、
That's all for now.
ハッピーマリオデー。
Happy Mario Day. Wahoo! Hello, Paper Boy. Available Paper Mario, the 1000-year door. Oh, oops. Ooh, Luigi. Oh, hey, HD. Oh, okay. Man, Luigi's always on some crazy shit, isn't he? Wait, so Dr. Mario, Mario Golf, and Mario Tennis. Anything else get announced for this? Mario Day. Oh, and then just multiple languages. Okay. Okay. Oh, you have a new Battlefront. Well, remastered Battlefront comes out soon-ish. Was there anything else? Was there anything else? Was there anything else I was looking at? Oh, you know what? There was something I did want to talk about. So, Dune. So, I watched Dune. Recently. Wait, I'm just gonna watch the trailer for some reason. Even though I have already watched I've watched part 1 and part 2. So,
It's okay. I'm
just gonna
here.
watch the
I'm
trailer,
here.
even though I've already watched
It's
the
been a
film.
while since you've had one of those nightmares. Tell me, what was it about?
It's only fragments. Nothing's clear.
Everything is clear.
You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Your blood comes from dukes and great houses. Here, we're equal. What we do for the benefit of all.
I'd very much like to be equal to you.
Maybe
the
I'll show you
desert.
the way.
I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Deal with this prophet. Send assassins.
Fade Rother. He's psychotic.
Oh god, that hair. The lack of it.
I see possible futures all at once.
Ooh, water.
And in so many futures, our enemies prevail. But I do see a way. There is a narrow way through.
The popcorn bucket. falling down.
You believe me?
This is a form of power that our world has not yet seen.
What, the power to see
ultimate
stuff.
power.
Yeah, it's a great power to be fair, being able to see everything. Past,
I
present,
want you to
future.
know I will love you as long as I breathe.
Bullshit.
You will never lose me as long as you stay who you are.
Bullshit.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
That was a great moment when he said silence. Such a good moment.
You are not prepared for what is to come.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I watched it recently. How recently, you may ask? Possibly just today, possibly just before this match, or possibly even earlier, possibly Saturday, just before I watched my match. Who knows? But I did watch it. Very good, very, very good. So I've never read the Dune books before, and so I knew nothing about Dune. But when I watched the first Dune, didn't even know it was based off a book. When I watched part 1, and I only watched part 1 very recently, like I said, and watched part 2 even more recently. So when it said stuff about the Emperor of the Imperium of Man, I was like, wait a second. I was like, what the hell? Is this Warhammer? What the hell are you talking about, Imperium of Man? And then you have all these things in it that's like so sci-fi, and then you realize how old the book is. Like, wait a second, this came before loads of things. It's very, so like Dune is like, the Dune books seem to be like Star Wars in the sense that, the Dune books seem to be more like Lord of the Rings in the sense that so many things copy from it. Like how Lord of the Rings is basically the, it's the fucking granddaddy of fantasy stories. In the same way, Dune is like the granddaddy of sci-fi. Because yeah, so many of its like story elements and its world building is like, has been replicated and been taken from multiple times, even in Star Wars, like in my favorite sort of sci-fi setting that is Warhammer 40k. Love Warhammer 40k. So much of it's been taken from Dune. I think even the term Space Marine was taken from Dune as well, I think. But yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously the fucking Emperor of Mankind, Imperium of Man. Yeah, that was a bit of a shock to me. But yeah, solid. My review of Dune is that it is very weird. It's very, very weird. It's very weird. Very, very weird. That's all I can really say in terms of like my initial thoughts of it. But it is very good. I did, however, see a lot of people saying that, oh, this is the Empire Strike Back of our generation. It's not that. It's not to that level. Calm down. Calm your horses. Slow it down. Slow your roll a little bit. Relax your limbs. It's not to that level. It is not the Empire Strikes Back of our generation. There will never be another Empire Strike Back of any generation, because the Empire Strikes Back is the Empire Strikes Back. But it is solid. It is absolutely solid for sure. Yeah. So Dune Part 1 and 2, apparently they are just the first book of like 6. So if they really continue this, it's going to be a long story, That's a lot of movies if they're going to be keeping up at this pace. Jesus. Oh yeah, sorry, I rattled on a bit. But yeah, review. First one is definitely, the first Dune is definitely more like story focused, more character building, more than anything. And weirdly, not really that much world building. It does do a bit of world building, but it only really world builds Arrakis. It doesn't really world build like the rest of the world. Like it doesn't, like there was this like the shields, for example, in the world of Dune. Like it stops things that are really fast. So like bullets and stuff like that, because they're too fast, it would stop those. But if you go slowly through the shields, which is why people use knives in this world in a sci-fi setting, the knives will go through because they're slow enough. Which I wish they would have explained that. I wish they would have actually explained it, but they didn't. And that's what I mean by it didn't really do that much world building, other than for Arrakis, which is the sand planet, also known as Dune, which is why the novel is called Dune. Dune. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more character building and world building, but only specifically for Arrakis. But yeah, it's very good. First part for sure. All the like visions and shit, they're really weird, but they're also great. I like this whole Chosen One stuff as well. I like how this is something I actually really like about Dune, is like they actually realize, hey, this whole Chosen One stuff, it's actually not the best. It's not the best deal for me or for everyone. Like they actually acknowledge the fact that, hey, there's gonna be a lot of death if I choose to accept my fate as the Chosen One. And I mean, by Dune Part 2, there's a lot of dead people. But yeah, a lot of dead motherfuckers, and it's nice to see that he understands that deciding to go for this Chosen One thing, it's gonna cause bodies, but at the same time, like, what other choice does he have? So I like that. I like that fact. It's not just like, oh, I'm the Chosen One, everything will be fine. It's like, no, I'm the Chosen One. I'll save people, but I'm also gonna have to kill a lot of people, and I'm not gonna like it. And I actually like that about this. Really like that about Dune. Yeah, I'm gonna try and be like as minimum spoiler as I can, but yeah, solid stuff. I mean, if you can already tell, yeah, this Mr. Paul Atreides is our Chosen One. I mean, the trailers didn't give it away already, but yeah, he's a Chosen One. One thing I will complain about, and this isn't just for the movies, but just for the books and stories overall, the names. Paul as your hero, like, really? Paul? That's the name you chose for this hero that's going to be your Chosen One, your Jesus, your Messiah, basically. It's Paul. I mean, it is a religious name. I mean, Saint Paul is a person, but really, Paul? Like, I know that, like, obviously there's Luke, for example, Luke Skywalker, very normal name for a Chosen One, but still, there's also other names. Duncan, Idaho. Like, really? That's the name? That's the name you chose for what is meant to be like one of the most cool characters in the series? Duncan, Idaho. And also Gurney. Gurney, for fuck's sake. Gurney. Do you want to see what a gurney is? That's a gurney. That's what you named one of the characters. He's played by Josh Brolin, or Thanos, for those of you who don't know him. Like, that's really the name of the guy you want to choose to be like the second in command, really? Gurney. Fucking Gurney, really? But whatever, yeah. So the first one is definitely more character. Something cool does happen, obviously. A lot of cool things happen in the first one, but it's less like, it's more talking rather than action, the first one. But I will say the second one is definitely more action. They're still talking. These people love to yap. These people love to yap in the Dune movies. They love to yap all around. But they're also definitely the second one, part 2, definitely has a good bit more action in it. And obviously the cinematography throughout both of them. I mean, if you've seen Denis Villeneuve, or how it's pronounced, he also made Blade Runner, the latest one, not the original, with a Ryan Gosling. I mean, me in it. And yeah, obviously the cinematography, the world is just so beautiful. So yeah, it's amazing. visually it's just stunning overall, absolutely visually stunning. And the action scenes that was in the first one, and the ones that are more action films in the second one, great, really good action, really good. And I don't want to go too into the plot, but yeah, like I already said, I really like the plot. You'll see a lot of like the like sci-fi, usual sci-fi tropes, but considering that this is sort of like the series of books / now movies that were the earliest and sort of set the standard of these tropes, you can give it a pass. Even though it's not held down by its tropes, in fact it enhances the story. So I'll happily give it a pass. But yeah, great, solid plot, good plot. Excited for the third one. And the actors, yeah. I mean, do I need to say anything about the actors and the acting, really? Like, look at the cast. Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin. Like, these are good actors, man. These are great actors. Yeah, the acting was solid all throughout. Solid. Absolutely solid. Yeah. If you've not watched Dune, absolutely recommend it. Solid, like 9 out of 10 for me personally. It is long though. It is long as hell. Both films. I think the first one was like 2.5 hours, I want to say. Second one was like I think it's about 3 hours, or like just under 3 hours. This part 2. It is a long ass movie though, so definitely get comfy because it is a long one. It's long. It was fun, but it's long. So yeah, good ass film for sure. And can't wait for the third one. Happily recommend Dune for sure. Alright, that being said, what else is there? Let's check IGN up for stuff. Cause
would you look at that? It's March. Unless we
yeah, it's March. I don't want to talk about it. It's already March. Oh, is there new stuff? Oh, this didn't get shown. Oh, well, I'm not going to watch that whole thing, but let's just look at this. Oh. Yes. Mario Kart. Ready, set, build. 2025. Next year. Okay then. Oh, they're adding co-op to this. Wait a second.
You right?
Wait a second. This already had co-op.
How'd you do trade-ins?
I swear this already had co-op. Wait. No way! Yes way! Lend a helping hand? Nah, Mario can do his own thing. Discover something unexpected. Oh, hola. You can share power-ups. I ain't gonna share power-ups, I'm gonna steal them. Yep. Power block. Wonderful. Yep. Everyone down the pole. Well, that pole seemed to go on for a bit, didn't it? Available now. Sure it is. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything that new. PS5. What? Oh, I was going to say that's not a new PS5, is it? It's just the regular PS5, yeah. It's not the PS5 Pro. Tried to get me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. X-Men 97, what's up with this?
Things are about to get extreme. Daddy's home. Your favorite marvelous mutants are back.
It'll be just like old times.
10 all-new episodes
Aspect
only
ratio.
on Disney Plus. That
Fix
will
the aspect
knock
ratio and make it
you out. Take his visor before he starts up again.
No, don't! I surrender!
Not.
I
Don't
was gonna
miss
say,
the
you can still
all-new
open
X-Men
your eyes.
97, only on Disney Plus.
Oh, I thought they were going to do the transition where it goes from the 4:3 ratio to the full, was it 13:9? Is that what it is? I always forget. But yeah. Oh. Nothing new is added. They just want to do a nice little retro trailer. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Fortnite. Oh, I already saw that. No more Fortnite, please. Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of Dune, there is that game coming out at some point, isn't there? Yeah, this. So, well, let's watch the trailer first.
Arrakis is a test.
Oh, no still suit, man.
Survive it.
You can't survive. I have to laugh. I have to laugh at something because when I when I saw them sand walking, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. The sand walking looks so stupid. I can't lie. Like I get it, but at the same time, it looks so stupid. The sand walking looked really dumb. I can't lie. When they tried to show the sand walking, and they were like, "Oh yes, we do this to avoid the rhythm." Like these guys just look like they're drunk and dancing in the middle of the street, not like they're trying to avoid sandworms. I feel like it could have done without the sand walking, and they could have just been like walk slowly or like walk in a, I don't know, zigzag pattern. But no, they have to do this weird drunk step instead. Oh god, it's so silly. It's so silly. Alright, back to this trailer. That's not how the sandworms looked in the movie. I don't remember that being in the movie. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or that. Fucking sandbike. This is Tatooine. This straight up is Tatooine now. Oh, there's that bug that tried to kill Mr. Cool. Nice eyes. God damn. Look at that.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it. But the humans that do awaken.
Nah, I'd win. Open world survival MMO. Yeah, so this game is being made by these guys. If you've never heard of Funcom, the other well-known game is actually the Conan Exiles game, which is also looks very similar to this in the sense that it's an open world desert survival MMO. So very much the same. but in a sci-fi setting with Dune, I guess. So yeah, these guys should have experience with it. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. I never played that Conan game, but I have heard that it's pretty fun. Sort of like a more scuffed version of Ark is what I've heard. But still relatively fun. So I'm excited for this. There's no actual release date yet. But which is fine. You know, it'll be ready when it's ready. But I am looking to it. I'm looking to it indeed. But yeah, I am curious to see for sure how this game turns out. Because survival MMO is like, you know, those two words are, there's something. I like my survival games, but MMOs I've never been really a fan of. I've never been like a WoW or a Final Fantasy 14 kind of guy, you know? Didn't play any of those really. Not really an MMO kind of guy. Survival games, yeah, they're alright. But MMOs, I ain't too sure. I can't lie, I ain't too sure. But yeah, looks interesting for sure. Dune. Yeah, no actual game. No, well, we've seen gameplay, well, little tidbits. I don't think we've actually seen any actual like full like gameplay demos yet, though. So that's still to see. But yeah, I will keep my eye on it. Whether or not I buy it or not is still up in the air, just because I am not too sure. But yeah. Oh, that's another movie I need to watch. Madam Web. I have heard that it is an absolute stinker. I've heard that this one is shite. Like, really, really bad. I've heard Madam Web is awful. Which is why I must do it. Which is why I have to watch it. I have to do it. I've got to watch it because of how bad it is. Is it really that bad? Let's see. Madam Weeb. Madam Web. Oh, 12. That's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Yeah, that is something. That is something. 12%. Man, Sony and these Marvel movies and superheroes movies that it's trying to do, just stop, man. Just let Marvel do its thing. Just give Marvel Spider-Man at this point. Other than Venom, it's not really been doing that good, and even Venom's just at best and decent. Like, Venom's decent, it's enjoyable, but it's still not Spider-Man, you know? It feels weird to have a Venom movie without a Spider-Man. At least, like a Spider-Man origin, but, you know. The Sony Cinematic Universe, I guess, that's what they've got. Ah, my days. The politics of Dune. The religion of Dune. What the fuck is that? Gross. Yeah, Dune. Yeah, go watch Dune, please. Please go watch Dune. If you haven't watched the second one or the first one, watch the first one, watch the second one. Highly recommend. It's great. Really good movie. But it is long. So if you are going to watch it, I would definitely recommend getting real comfortable. Real comfortable. Because it is a long one. Like 2.5 hours and then like just under 3 hours. So yeah, those are some long ass films. Enjoyable but long. Alright. I think that is all time for today, anyways. So, oh yeah, the Dune bucket as well. Yeah, the Dune popcorn, fucking bucket. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah. People at the cinema when I order a bucket of the Dune popcorn. But I don't want any popcorn in it. Gross. As foul as what that is. Ugh. Alright. yeah, that is all I've got time for. So, having said, do not know when I will be streaming next. Probably not going to be tomorrow, probably not going to be Tuesday either, but it will be at some point, because streams are still inconsistent as shite. But it will be at some point. So, that being said, I will still stream, just don't know when. But I will see you guys next time. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.